G'day, welcome to the Simple Cooking channel. Well, today's a special day. It's my 100th video, so I'm going to make something quite special, quite different. I'm going to show you how to make homemade chewing gum. Oh, let's go. Now what you're going to need is gum mix. They sort of look like pellets and they'll bend a little bit. Now you need roughly 57 grams, which is 2 ounces. Now you might be able to find this in your local supermarket. If you can't find this in your local supermarket, there is a link in the description bar as to where you can buy this online. So what you want to do is get a microwave safe dish. This will work. Anything that you've got that you can put in the microwave, and you want to have, as I said, 57 grams or 2 ounces. Put it in the microwave on high for 90 seconds and then check it to see if it's quite gooey. If you think it's gooey enough to sort of work with, then that's fine. If it's still a bit hard and hasn't quite gooed enough, try another 30 seconds, and on top of that another 30 seconds, and keep doing that until you think it's ready to go. Now while that's melting or heating up in the microwave, you want to get some corn syrup. Can also be called glucose syrup. If it's derived from corn, then that's what you need. Now what you need for the corn syrup is the same amount, 57 grams or 2 ounces. Put it in something like a mug, which then will go in a bowl, and you want to put hot or boiling water in there just so the glucose will soften a bit more. Now this should be really soft, so see how I can just squash it like that? Very simple. So that's ready. Now what you want to do is get that confectionery sugar, put about half of it just in a mound on a cutting board or on your bench, wherever's good for you. Now get that gum base that you've melted. Now get the corn syrup and pour it straight over it. Now be careful, it's going to be a bit hot, so just mix it in with something like I like to use a little metal fork. Now you want to pour this straight over the confectionery sugar mound. So get that and pour it straight over it. Now don't worry if it's really sticky, it's supposed to be. Now you can use your hands or get a rolling pin. I like to use a bit of both. Get some of the confectionery sugar and just put it over the rolling pin. Start rolling it flat, just a little bit like that. Then just get it and mush it all together with your hand. Now it's going to be very gooey. It's okay. It should be. Now put the remaining sugar over it. Just cut it into 2 bits. Flatten it out just a little bit. Don't worry what it looks like for now. Now what you want to do is put in your flavour. Now you can use anything. You can use Jello, gelatin, like jelly crystal powder. If you want to use Kool-Aid powder, that's fine. And just sprinkle it straight over both. And then mix it in. So just do whatever you want to do. Knead it, flatten it, squash it, roll it. This is the fun part. Now the amount of this flavour that you put in is entirely up to you. I usually put in anywhere between 2 and 4 teaspoons of it. Alright, have 2 balls. Now we just want to flatten them out. Then what you want to do is just get a knife and cut them up into whatever size pieces you want. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Now this is just another batch that I did where I just added a few drops of food colouring. So you can see it can make quite a difference to the gum just with a few drops. So you can see it's, you know, nice and gummy. Yum. So, yum. So that's all you have to do if you want to add a lot of colour to it. Just put food colouring in. 3, 4, 5, 6 drops, whatever you want, depending on how dark you want it. Well, I hope you like this. Homemade bubble gum or homemade chewing gum. Oh, it's so good. I'm going to get straight into it. More. I'll see you next time for my next meal.